Alrighty, feeling optimistic today about my chances. We're at a certain level in chess, and we're trying to gauge on how to continue that. Our opponent plays this setup, which gives me an indication that he'll play the King's Indian attack, much referred to the King's Indian defense, but I'm not that deep in those um, opening theories. So what I see is just he attacks the pawn, and we simply defend it. Yes, so he goes for g3, bishop e2, castles, and then e5. Um, so I'm just gonna go tr and try something experimental, and my idea is just gonna be like to play something like this, and hopefully that's a good way of playing. So our opponent plays c6 instead of developing piece, trying to go for b4, and kind of like his idea, and I want to react to it by either playing a5, stopping b4 altogether. We're playing a6. Just playing it slowly, nothing too crazy, pretty stable play. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, our opponent really wants to defeat us from the get-go. So he's trying to initiate this, so we'll just defend the pawn. Notice if he didn't defend the pawn with whatever we just did, it would be takes, and then we would lose the pawn because we have to move the knight. So now that's out of the way. And we can simply play what we want to play, which is f5. And the downside of f5 is it's opening up the diagonal of the king. But the upside is when we castle that our that our rook is already on a half open file. Like we only have to play this and it's open. So now he kind of prevents it from castling, but let's not worry too much about this for now. Let's just develop the knights, as knights have to be developed before bishops. And we're thinking about a maneuver like queen e7 and bishop e6. Opponent has made a move. Knight here. Okay, now it makes sense why he took so much time. Turning checkmate. So again, our plan was already anticipating, or actually, our plan works for what he's doing right now. So it doesn't take us much time to uh, react to it. He takes with the bishop, which I find very weird because the bishop was actually a very strong piece. So we'll retake. And we can play a6, shadow with knight, play this again. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Okay. Now there's also d4, first and foremost. But he's obviously attacking this pawn, right? Which I saw pretty much later than intended to. So I guess we'll just defend it. Can also play c5. Can also play d5. Then just takes. c5 makes more sense. b5 takes. Check takes, and we take a rook. I like c5. There's no imminent threat at the moment. This is defended. You can always play this later. Yeah. Oh wait, but I don't have the tactics working in my favor, which kind of sucks. Now we can play this though. Like everything's defended. I like myself a big center. Yeah, let's do it. Look at those bombs. Yeah, what I miscalculated in the line where I play c5 is that I play c5. Because in this position, I was calculating, oh, if I play c5, it goes here. Uh, I was like, oh, he can take in that position. Like, let's say he can do two moves. No, I can take in that position. He takes back. And I forgot the fact that I play c5, and I thought, oh, I have bishop takes on f2. But no, I don't. I actually don't. I wish I did have that. Alright, I can castle now. We watched the whole point of the game. We watched the whole point of all the maneuvers I did. I can also just, I don't know, like play this, can use take. I can let him take. Usually developing in the opening, even though it's been move, what, 13, is pretty good. There's also h6. But h6 makes weaknesses. I don't want to make weaknesses. This is defending the mate, so it's all good. Castles, finally. Or maybe now it's time to strike in the center. Well, we can open up a lot of stuff then. If we just strike in center, if it takes, and we open up the bishop and we open up the rook. So I think this is a no-brainer. Also, we're preparing something like h6 and okay, knight has to go to h3 and maybe go back to f5, but it takes so much time. It can be good. Simply believe it cannot be that good. I was setting T. Be right back. No, no. Okay, now he blunders the pawn. Takes. We'll take that gladly. And again, this doesn't work, right? Because we have a bishop here. All right. Another take. Um, yeah, I don't see any danger. Like, this is still protected. Okay. I'll take a pawn now. I gladly take that pawn, honestly. Okay. To be a bit careful here. Let's play h6 now. Because the threat here is to take here. And if I take here, there's actually mate, you know? Queen takes on Fs because it distracts the knight. So if you want to distract my knight, I distract yours as well. And that's how life goes, I would say. That's how life goes. So now it is protected by the knight because the threat has been gone. And I think we can just simply take here. Simply take another pawn if you want. You can also look for better ways to play this out, but I don't mind taking another pawn. I'm playing something like c6 to solidify this one. If you play something like knight f4, this queen is also kind of hampered by all the pieces. Like it has not, it doesn't really have the mobility to uh, to do anything actually in this position. Obviously, I didn't calculate that this would end up with this. It's kind of shit. But again, after takes, check here, go knight here. You can take here, I take here, and I go like this. It looks pretty good to me. Check here. I mean, okay, yeah. The trade is actually not that bad at all. And you know, our opponent did a great job of making it quite difficult in that situation. Yeah, maybe that's this. But you know, when things are so crystal clear in a calculation, um, yeah, there's nothing to worry about. Only move probably f3 takes, king here, rook here, threatening a lot more. The pawns are looking great. I think we're doing great here. F3, wait, F3 here, king here, only move. Now he has this escape square. Let's say we go here, he could take, we take. No, but it still must be quite good. It still must be quite good. Okay, I definitely missed one of those moves. But now we can rook takes, king takes, and then there. Or even like here. Knight moves away, we give a check, and it's the same stuff. Yeah, let's go for it. Now we go here. Oh, there's knight takes. Knight takes. Or if, wait, if the knight goes, huh? And it's quite more complicated than I thought. Let's just say that. Let's go bishop here, try to lock him in. Lock in. And then we'll just push this pawn, which makes sense to me. If takes, obviously takes. So place that. And we'll start pushing the pawn, I guess. Interesting game. Start pushing. Maybe there was a just a rook here and here. Honestly, like I don't see a lot of ways in which he can stop that. I do see some, but maybe we can also just go here. I think d4 was quite accurate though. Because now there's knight here. And then we're attacking both the knight and the queen. So he goes there. which makes total sense as well. But now, um, okay, I do have to admit there's a check here, which is pretty smart. But we can just move away. King and rook are then on opposite colors. There's no check with the knight, which helps. And we're starting check. And how do you stop it? I don't know. Like, there's knight here, and if it takes, there's... I thought there was a check, but no, it doesn't work. So yeah, let's go for this. Finally going for the checkmates, which has been the main threats. What I was trying to make. Maybe there's king here, here, and then queen back here. But then we just continue with the onslaught. Goes there. Okay, so after check, here is this. Annoying. Annoying for sure. Hmm. Check here, here, here. Interesting. Let's just take. I don't know. There's a check. Goes back there. I just need to push the pawn. Just push the pawn. No checks. Nope. Guess do something like this. I had rook here. That's annoying. But still have that. So it's fine. No way. I saw the tactic as a last minute to win the queen, but okay, we lost on time. Oops. Just fine, honestly. It's rating wise, it's not so fine, let's say, because um, you lose the rating. It hurts to lose rating, but it's fine because we played a really good game. And yeah, so let's go briefly through the opening. E3, E5, knight C3, and let me adjust this. Let me adjust this. What the hell? Can I move? Oh, I didn't even know that's possible. Oh, wait, my mouse is not there. Ah, okay, I'm so confused. OBS has features, let's say. Okay, now you see the eval bar a bit better. So usually what people try to do in this opening is, regardless of what Black is doing, is to go for this setup and go for either e5 or c5, much like the opening for Black. In the opening of Black, let's spin the board around, there's the opening called the King's Indian Defense, where you pretty much go for the same setup. And after castling, you again go for e5 or c5, breaking in the center. But now our opponent went for a completely different approach by playing c3, b5, and a4, going for b4. So let's say I do nothing, b4 takes, takes. I have to move the knight away, and then you can grab a pawn. Um, in hindsight, this also doesn't work because I have bishop takes on f2, king takes, and rook takes on a1, which would result in winning a piece, but it's very unclear. Oh, actually, it is quite clear who's better since you win two pieces. Yeah. So back to the game. Bishop g2, f5, which was the plan, the setup, and knight here. Here he's again threatening a mate, so let's say I do something stupid like this. There's actually a checkmate on the board. So I defend that, take stakes, an inaccuracy to say the least, because you give up the white light squared bishop, and hence you also make these weaknesses, which we later exposed. c5, d5, castles. Apparently castles was not the right move. Um, I'm trying to figure out why that is, since I'm not really having the engine on my side at the moment. And I guess the point is that you can probably, I don't know, there's castles here, and there's h3 back. So could you do something fun here? Actually, you can play this. There's knight h on a7, and after knight takes a7, your king is hanging. So you lose a pawn in this. Ah, yeah, I missed that. Luckily, our opponent didn't play it, and I think e4 was pretty good here. Takes takes. I did miss this, but luckily I had bishop ace, bishop c5, takes takes, takes. And here we're completely winning by a big margin. Retake. And I think the best move here is to just move it here, but or even like move the pawn up, because it's fairly easy to promote here. But I had the illusion that I could mate him. That illusion was not there, and after I realized that illusion, I didn't went for the best plan, which probably was to promote the pawn, and I instead keep being disillusioned about my ideas of mating him. In the end, we did manage to get another piece, go for the attack, and here I definitely should have gone for this, which I didn't do. But in these 9 seconds, I do forgive myself for the lack of accuracy. We continued the lines, and I think we were pretty close to mating this guy. But I think I missed the mates. Because there was check. Check? No. What's the move here? Check, check. Made in two. But where though? Just here? No. Is there a check? Yeah, I mean, this was what I was pointing at. I can just take here and then pre-move a mate, I guess. Um, but okay, made in two. Made in two. Oh, I see it. No, I don't. I thought it was this. But then you go here, and after this, there's this. Huh? Okay, there's a check. No, but what? This works. Still, don't see the mate. Wait, is this it? Yeah, this is it. This is one of the mates. Hmm. But I'm trying to look for the mate in two. Trying to look for a mate in two. This is not it. How is it not it? Because I'm. Oh wait, I have to check here. Okay, maybe this. Here, there's a mate in one and I don't see it. Wait. Wow. Yeah, it defends the knight, the rook, and gives checkmate at the same time. Yeah, that's actually nice. That's very instructive. Okay, we figured it out. We learned a lot from the game, which is the whole point of chess, to learn, to enjoy the complications. Try to figure things out by yourself with the help of the eval bar instead of the line, giving the answers to you. And yeah, thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time.